So, no 2 days ever really look the same in our house or in our homeschool, but I kind of have a routine. So, I'm normally up and out of the bed by around 7, like 7 days a week, 365, no matter what. But yeah, I like to get up, get myself ready, and then, of course, make breakfast. And by the way, if you are new here, my name is Ryder, and I am a homeschool mom of two kiddos, a 5-year-old boy and a 4-year-old girl. This is like our first year to do like full on homeschooling. Up, I do a lot of like sit down videos, and so I wanted to just share a glimpse of our homeschool. So yeah, another thing I do is definitely have a happy drink. Right now I'm loving the chai latte. I used to make coffee, and I had even gotten to a point in our homeschool where I was drinking like some kind of caffeinated beverage twice a day, and yeah, I did that for like a month or two, and I cut it out. It like gives me too much, I don't know, anxiety or irritability. I was even trying to look it up to see like, is that common? So anyways, I'm back on my lattes. They give me just the right amount of caffeine, especially if I have some downtime or a quiet time throughout the day. It's plenty. Try to read like twice a day, something relaxing and inspirational, and then something like more productive. It kind of helps me like stay on target, but also like a little relaxing moment. And yeah, so in between kids, I have them things set up like they're either working on like my tablet or computer, and they'll do like ABC Mouse, or they have like some educational parameters set on their tablets for like an hour per day where they can do like games, and it helps with reading and just gives them something to do. Or they'll play with like magnetiles, kind of anything, just little stations set up to allow me to work with each kid. It kind of keeps them entertained maybe for like 10 minutes, and then they're each like always like buzzing in or popping in on the other one. I am really enjoying the All About Reading curriculum. It's not sponsored. It's not something that like, I mean, I had to do lots of research on my own to kind of come up with the homeschool curriculum that we'd be using. I come from a family of educators, just like teaching pretty much all different levels, elementary, high school, and things like that. And I mean, so I kind of just in conversation, as I discovered that this is what I would actually be doing, obviously would like mention it. And so I got feedback from family. But when it came to choosing a curriculum, I can personally say I enjoy this because we did originally do, or like first did, the teach your child to read in 100 easy lessons, and that was like fine because it was simple enough. Like neither one of us knew what we were doing, but I really enjoyed this because there's so many different activities, and it's simple to like understand, and it's got its own routine, so you kind of get in the groove of what you're doing, but the activities are different every day. It keeps me and my son engaged. Now with my little 4-year-old, we kind of just, we have a couple of things that we do. Like we always do our teach your child to read in 100 easy lessons book, but as far as like math, we have this little like poppet, and oh my god, both of them have been like counting so much like better with this, and she really loves it. Like they'll just take it and just start like counting. So I think this is really cool. I found this on Amazon, but I also have some flashcards that we use, and I just like wrote numbers on some pink flashcards, and we just play little games. So they'll either have to like run across the room, or here I'm just having her sort them and put them in order, because it's one thing for like them to count and whatnot, and I want her to recognize the number itself, recognize the order. And so nothing too stressful. We do some workbooks and things like that too, but this is kind of generally how our homeschool goes. I just kind of let them decide who's going to go first. We normally start to do our homeschool maybe around like 9:30-ish. Some days are earlier, some days are later, kind of depending on what we have going on those days, like outside of like just home life and homeschool life. If we have anything else going on in our lives, then we'll like bump up our time to start, or we'll like push it back, if we're feeling a little bit more relaxed. It probably takes me, I mean, as far as the curriculum goes, like honestly, for my daughter, we try to sit down maybe like 10-15 minutes and do some math, and then about 15-20 minutes with the reading book. And then they also have like some daily binders with some little things that they'll spend like 10 minutes on. So, I mean, I don't know. It might take us about 35-45 minutes, could be an hour per kid, just because of like snacks, potty breaks, talking, like elaborating more on something that they're learning or interested in. For my son, his curriculum, the reading is about 20 minutes. Some days he likes to go a little bit more. And then his math is about 15-20 minutes. He also has like a daily binder as well. So he's probably 45 minutes to an hour or more, just depending on how much like elaborating I'm doing or they're doing. And so this curriculum, it looks a little bit different because it like changes the alphabet to help the child, mostly with blends. So she can read the words, but then towards the end it like transitions. And how do we say the word? Was. So after we do like our homeschool for the day is when I like to make sure that I've got dinner going, like preparing lunch, things like that. We're usually done with homeschool by lunchtime, so we can have lunch in like a quiet time. But I've really been getting a lot of use out of my crock pot lately because it really frees up my time, and I'm really working so much on time management. Cooking doesn't really take that long, maybe an hour, but if I can get any time back, I'm all for it. So yeah, I've been loving my crock pot, loving these easy recipes, and I definitely want to share some because oh my gosh, they're really yummy and they've saved me so much time. Get more books. Yes, so this is how we. So something else that we started to do, which was like mentioned to us at the library, and that's like 1,000 books by kindergarten, little program that keeps like the kids engaged, to give them binders and stickers and all that. It helps us make sure we're getting that 20-minute read aloud done. It gets them involved, they enjoy it, and it's just a fun way to get out. The other part of going to the library, they love the playroom, so yeah, it's a win-win for everybody. This is the next day or another day that week. And we kind of change up where we're going to be doing our homeschool. So sometimes it's on the couch, sometimes it's on the floor with cute fluffy blankets and pillows. Sometimes it's at the table if we got like more manipulative things. We try to keep it light and silly and like be playful. And then this must be Thursday because Thursdays are when I look forward to Thursdays. We get our homeschool done, but then I also get to like do my laundry this day. Just kind of like be free, make the beds, things like that. And so yeah, this is definitely like I've had to get better at my schedule in the home. And so I use Sundays and Thursdays to do laundry, to like tidy up, to just make sure that I'm not missing anything for the week or like keeping things. It's just like my like prep days, really, Sunday and Thursday. I also get back to working out Thursday through Sunday. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.